Adjust. Hi, guys. 7 o'clock. Where are you at? Hi, Planet Vrul. What is your avatar, Planet Vrul? I'm curious. Hello, Sabrina. Hi, guys. I don't remember what to say for the first few minutes. It's weird whenever I do a live stream because I want to wait to start talking about stuff for people to show up, but this is all going in the video. So there's like this period of me not saying anything, but it's still going to be in the video. So I want to talk, but like I need non-topic topics. Vrul, what is your avatar? You have to answer me though before we start. I have to know. Hello, everybody. Yeah, you. Planet Vrul. What is that thing? What is your avatar? By the way, just me tonight. No Sarah. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a meme, but it's still. I've seen it before. Elsewhere. Well, thank you, James. He likes our new logo. His Jolly Green. Is that what that is? Is that the Jolly Green Giant? That's what it looks like. I think you're right. I think that is the Jolly Green Giant. Say something again, Planet Rule. I want to see your avatar. Stop talking about animatronic Rocket, okay? He's amazing. We know. Oh, wait, there he is. Yeah, that could be him, except in like blackface or something. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, so to Tony Baxter, are you? You missed all this stuff I did off camera of me just literally losing my freaking mind. Liz can attest. I was like a little child, a little fanboy child, and he was just. I couldn't even. Yes, Tony Baxter was just literally waiting in line to meet Buena Vista Street Mickey, just with him and his friend, and just waiting in line. There was no plaid anywhere. There was nobody like Mr. Baxter, do you want to go meet Mickey right now? He was just waiting in line just like Tony Baxter would. God, because he gets it. He gets it. You know what I mean? That's how he doesn't want the special treatment anyway, because that's not how you do Disney. Frickin' Tony Baxter, love that man, and he just started talking to me. He talked to me about Guardians of the Galaxy. He said he wrote it, and I was just expecting a selfie and a goodbye, but no, I got a lot more than that. I got Tony Baxter's conversation. It was pretty great. Okay, topics tonight. We're going to talk about parades and fireworks and other entertainments at Disney. Paint the Night has come up this last week because there's been rumor going about that it may be going to Walt Disney World. There was the thing about it getting boxed up, packed up, and ready for shipment is true. That much I'm pretty sure of from sources that it is that the parade is in a box and waiting to be shipped. Which I mean they wouldn't put it in a box unless they want to keep it, I guess, out of the elements. I don't know, but that's what they have those warehouses for. So where is it going? But it brought to mind a question of and we kind of got into this a little bit last week, is about what constitutes a good show, what constitutes a good parade, what constitutes a good fireworks show, because we just got the new Happily Ever After too, and people were sad to see Wishes go over at Walt Disney World, but then Happily Ever After comes out, and they're like, what? Well, I forgot all about Wishes, because Happily Ever After was amazing, and there's you could sort of say that there are levels, there are grades of good show and bad. Spectral Magic. You know what? I haven't even seen Spectral Magic. I feel stupid or bad for not knowing this. But there's Spectral Magic. There's the Festival of Fantasy. There's the ours, the Sensational. You've got the Christmas Parade. What else? Hold on. There's more. Oh yeah. Well, of course, Main Street Electrical Parade, and I have another one here. Christmas Fantasy. Sensational Pixar. Oh, the Pixar Play Parade. Come on. All right, so and then you got over at Walt Disney World, you've got the Move It, Shake It, which is just bad. And I'm curious. I'm curious. Like it's kind of a hit and miss with parades and with fireworks. There are I don't like, for example, our wishes that we have here at Disneyland, or we used to have. We don't. I don't. You don't ever see it anymore. But I did not enjoy our wishes fireworks show. I much prefer Remember. And I'm just kind of I want to hear your thoughts, and I want to talk about what constitutes a good show, and what are you willing to give up for another show, and does it sting like when Wishes goes away in favor of something like Happily Ever After? Paint the Night specifically. I'm on the fence about Paint the Night because I absolutely love it. It is my favorite of all the parades. But I think I think it should be shared. Thank you, by the way, for congrats. I think we're all a big happy family in Disney World, and Shanghai, and Hong Kong, and everybody deserves a good parade. So, and they can't just keep coming up with new stuff because these things are hard to produce. They're difficult to produce. They're difficult to come up with, to write or whatever, and to costume design and all the the training, and because these things are hard, and they're hard to put out. So you can't just keep coming up with new stuff. That's why we still have Sensational. I feel like we've had Sensational forever, right? I'm so ready for a new parade. I'm so over Sensational, but they're not gonna switch it out anymore because they're hard to make. Which is why for me it's kind of hard to give up on Paint the Night. So let's put it to you, Fresh Baked. I want to hear your comments and your thoughts and your questions. I mean, I know a lot of people want to talk about Paint the Night, but I want to know what you enjoy about those shows and what constitutes a good show for you. And as always, don't forget that the super chat is on. So if you want to make sure that I get your question and read it with enthusiasm, then tip a buck. So hit it. And I'll bet you $1. Bet you $1. If Grace is here, she's going to give us our first $1 because that's like our thing now. And I've already been talking. Rob says movies. That's a good point, Rob. But having said that, don't you feel like you get more feels when you see your favorite classic movies mixed into the fireworks show or into a parade? I like the new stuff mixed in as well, but I think you get more emotional impact from the vintage stuff. RDCT. Ryan, what RDCT? Are we happy? Ryan, I don't know what RDCT is. Hey, what's up, Ethan? Unfunny Comedy and Stuff wants to know. Did you put that on stuff for us? Unfunny Comedy and Stuff wants to know, or asks if I think they might create a Marvel parade in the future. I absolutely think that we will get a Marvel. Remember Dreams Come True. Okay, thank you. I'll get to that in just a second, Ryan. I do think that we will get a Marvel parade. I am very happy that Remember Dreams Come True. I was a big fan, though, of Forever, and I'm sorry to see that go. I really enjoyed Forever. But I also liked Remember Dreams Come True, especially because I liked the way they mixed in Star Wars and the movie themes that you get in Remember. Especially the new stuff they're doing on the Matterhorn now for Remember is great. So definitely, I'm happy to have Remember, and that's a classic, long-standing fireworks show. And I would hate to see it go for something new. But sometimes you got to have faith because we get scared. Don't we get scared as fans? We get scared when they say, "Hey, you know what? We're going to give you a new fireworks show, but it's going to cost you. Remember Dreams Come True," and you're just like, "Ah, are you sure? Really? Does it have to?" I get really scared. I get scared every time they make a new Star Wars movie. I get scared every time they want to give us a new ride because you only get one shot, and then it's another 10 years before you get something new again. So yeah, Omar, he's stepping in. Thanks, Omar Lavian, or should I call you Morpheus? I know I shouldn't be scared. I've got plenty of reasons not to. Porkins, he says, don't be scared. Don't be scared. I've seen Disney come through over and over again, but it doesn't mean I also am not afraid of them to fail because they have failed. So what do you do about that? Festival of Fantasy is too big for Disneyland Park. Fair point, but so is Paint the Night. I think Paint the Night has got some enormous floats. I don't know how big that dragon is in Fantasy. Do you guys like Walt Disney World, folks? Do you guys like Festival of Fantasy? Is it really popular like Paint is? Paint like touches people here at Disneyland. It really touches people. Even if you've seen only video, you can't appreciate how good Paint the Night is until you're there and you see it happen in front of you. That's why I kind of want to share it with Disney World, so you can. This is what a parade is like, But does Festival of Fantasy reach fans the same way in Walt Disney World? Does it really get to people? Well, I guess we got some people. It's too princessy. All the parades are too princessy, Jeff. You're not ever going to get away from princesses in a Disney parade. That is for sure. It cannot happen. That's right. See, the thing is, you know what? I don't like steampunk. I'm not a big fan of steampunk, and then maybe that's why I don't enjoy festival like some other people might, because that's kind of a thing. It's a steampunk parade, basically. I don't know. Okay. So now we're on the topic. Soundsational. I want to hear what you guys. Good. Hang on. I want to hear from you guys about Soundsational. We got a lot of locals here watching this one. Hopefully, Soundsational. Are you over Soundsational? That's pretty much the main question that I want to know. Are you done with it? A lot of meh. I'm over it. Getting old. It's too old. It's not very topical. No, and that's the hard part about parades is that. There's Omar again. Hold on, guys. Hold on. To be honest, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but oh my god, I would love to have the Star Wars show from the Hollywood studios here in SoCal. You know what? You've only just seen the beginning, Omar. That Star Wars show is going to get put to shame. It's gonna look like B-movie material compared to what we're going to get. Have no fear. You're going to get that and more when Star Wars Land gets here. Okay, so back to Soundsational. That's the thing. It's like it's hard to be current. These shows are themed. Why? What is it? What is it about parades that that the costume designers get so weird? The costumes for Festival of Fantasy are just awful, in my opinion. For some of the walk around cast members, I don't understand the choices. I don't understand it at all. All those colors and just it looks like a fabric factory barfed all over. All over these costumes. And Soundsational is like that too for me sometimes. What is with that? I don't get it. Move It, Shake It is horrible. Yeah, I don't understand Move It, Shake It, and nor does I don't think Disney understands what they're doing with that. They're trying to be hip and dancy and whatever. They don't. Disney should just not ever try to be hip. Just stop being hip, Disney. Be what you are, corny and vintage and all that stuff. We love the schmaltzy, corny stuff. You don't have to give us anything, that's trying to be hip. Okay, Larry, that's a little too weird for me, Larry. I'm sorry. Hold on. All right. But you like Judy and Nick's inclusion. Okay, well, you know what? Judy and Nick are cool. You could put them in a lot of parades, though. I guess that helps make Move It, Shake It better. Well, that's a good question. Rosa says, well, what kind of parade or fireworks shows would you want to see? I want to see stuff that celebrates Disney, just the characters. You know what? They could just walk all the characters down the street with all the classic music, and I would be just fine. I want it to celebrate Disney. Ride theme. Who said that? Beloved Progeny says ride theme floats. That is a hell of an idea. A Matterhorn float, just like you were at the Rose Parade or something like that. She's doing laundry. I think that's a great idea. A Space Mountain float would be cool. Star Tours float would be cool. All that stuff sounds good. A jungle. See, this feels like the Rose Parade, but with like not with flowers. uh, uh, well, yeah. You know what? That's one of the things I love about the Christmas parade. Is the Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, riding around on their little sleds, and Eeyore's all sad, and that's a cute little bit. I'd like to see more of that. The stuff they did, the stuff they do for the Haunted Mansion at for last year's Halloween parade was great with the walking. They were doing like that Thriller thing, kind of. That was pretty great. A Dole Whip float. That's great. All right, so then let's get back to Paint the Night then, while we're thinking about it, or while I'm thinking about it. Um, like, does it hurt your heart a little bit that they're talking about shipping it off somewhere? Wait, hold on. Oh, Gypsy Monster says Disneyland's Halloween Parade is a toned down boo to you from what I've heard. Yeah, I think you're right. It's very similar. Well, listen, our entire Halloween show is a toned down version of the not so scary show they do at Disney World. We don't. It's never been as good, but I don't know why, and I don't know why that is. Um, yeah, you know what? I haven't had enough. That's the thing. I haven't had enough of Paint the Night yet. I really haven't, and I know Ryan Tesh hasn't. And if they ship Paint the Night, Ryan Tesh might jump off a bridge. And we can't have that. You cannot have, hey, Marshawn, we can't have Disney being responsible for the youth of today going bonkers. Paint the Night needs to stay. I think everybody agrees that it needs to stay, but it just, like I said, it makes me. Just give it. Let us have it for a little while longer. We haven't had it long enough. That's all I'm saying. Disney World can have it later. Okay, you can have it later. Let us have Paint the Night a little while longer, please. I don't understand why we don't have it right now. Actually, I don't understand why we can't have it right now. Yeah, you know what? I tell you what, beloved progeny, when can we do this again? Is right. I mean, it's an amazing song, and it asks the perfect question because it's so good and you're having so much fun that while you're in it, you're like, I want to do this again and again. And when can we come back and do it again? Well, you can't have both parades. What was it? Grace Gibson says they should do Paint the Night like every other day and Electrical Parade the other days. You can't have both. We can't have both. It's gotta be one or the other. You can't keep two parades like that. That's one of the reasons why they're talking about shipping Paint the Night is because these things take up a lot of real estate, and you can't just be bringing them in and out. It's very difficult to manage all that. Colton wants to know: do you think Disney should only stick with nighttime parades and not do any daytime parades? No, no. I think that they should definitely give us a daytime parade, more parades. I want more stuff, not less. So while I'm kind of sick of Sensational, I'm still glad they have it because it's better than no parade. Yes, Progeny. I think it's for sure. Electrical Parade is going to go away eventually. Yes, Joy. Yeah, Main Street Electrical Parade is ending in August. We have no idea what's going to happen after that. They haven't said. Disney hasn't said we're losing Paint the Night. So we don't know what their plans are. But we know the only thing we know for sure is that Main Street Electrical Parade is going away as of August of this year. Yeah, I agree. Well, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but it said that Paint the Night isn't going anywhere. They moved the festival back to 2 to help crowds for the Halloween and Christmas parties. I agree. I don't think that move does have any effect or any impact on making it easier to do paint. But that was just, but they are making plans. They are doing stuff in order to better manage the schedule. And that part is true. Is he back? You know what? That's if you put a gun to my head, Ian, and said, "Is Paint the Night coming or going?" I would probably say it's staying. I agree. I think it will be back. But it's just scary to think about. Who's Don Dorsey? I don't know who that is. We did talk. Okay, Gypsy says, speaking of nighttime entertainment, how come we haven't talked about Aladdin confirmed for Fantasmic? We talked about that in our very first live stream. What, Bethany? Tiki Room Stare Go? What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Like we're going to get rid of Tiki Room. Oh my gosh. Not ever. Okay. How long have I been? Since 7 o'clock. Okay, TT Jonesworth says, I want to hear your opinion on the future of Remember Dreams Come True Fireworks Spectacular. The future is indefinite, as far as I know. They have no plans for replacing it. Maybe we get Forever back eventually at some point, but I haven't heard any plans. So we're gonna get Remember for the near future. By the way, let's take a minute, guys, while you're watching. Give us a thumbs up on this sucker. We always forget to ask you guys until the very end, and we don't get enough thumbs up. All right, let's see. What dash CR? What is a ridiculous way you think they can make the parades better? That's an interesting question. What, like completely out of the box thinking, left field idea, to make the parades better. Nothing but costumed characters. I don't know. I don't need all the dancing, but then again, I'm a dude, so I don't know if there's the female opinion might be different than mine, but I don't need all that dancing and the choreography. I just want to see characters and my favorite characters go by and wave and play the music and remind me of why I love going to Disneyland. Or there you go. I'm a sucker for lighting effects, ground effects, neon. That's why I changed the logo to neon. I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. So any night parade that features lots and lots of lights, which is one of the reasons why I love Paint the Night so much, I'm a sucker for that. So you could not give me there's not enough lights in a parade for a nighttime parade. Add projections in a parade? No. I don't like projections. Or holograms. No. Random. Okay, nope. Well, Soki Crib says, I grew up with Main Street Electrical Parade and I love Paint the Night. But Electrical Parade celebrates the classics. Well, not only does it celebrate the classics, but it is a classic. And that makes it even better, is that it's a classical classic. Yeah, I agree, Evan. What do you call it? You can't do projections in a parade because it's a moving target. A projection needs to be on a fixed target. A hologram power line would be cool, but it can't be in a parade. It'd have to be, in a show or something. It has to be on a fixed target. Animatronics on floats, that's really hard to do. They barely made Olaf move on the Frozen float. He just kind of moves from side to side. That's really difficult to do. You need a lot of, they need a base. Here's a left field idea for parade. Nothing but Star Wars. 100% Star Wars parade. Give me that sucker. Or I'll just take like a march straight out of the First Order of about 2,000 stormtroopers marching in what do they call that? What do they call it when you march, in step or whatever? Just 1,000 stormtroopers walking down Main Street. That would be amazing. An all Star Wars parade. Yes. Hi, Jennifer. No, not goose stepping. Formation, I think, is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, in formation. Yeah. Okay, it's getting a little streamy here in the chat. I don't know why you don't get notified. Just 7 o'clock. We haven't missed the 7 o'clock on a day that we've announced this live stream yet. So just remember that, Jennifer. 7 p.m. Pacific. I'll be here, rain or shine, because I live in a house, so I don't get rained on. It hits the roof and doesn't get anywhere near me. Could a parade run through Cars Land? Well, it could, but it's too short. That would be the shortest parade ever, unless you kept on going. But that would be a pretty short parade. I wouldn't be surprised, Anya, if we did get some kind of Star Wars type parade in Star Wars Land. Something, maybe not on the same scale, but kind of maybe something like what they do at Hollywood Studios. And oh my God, we got ourselves a super chatter, Parkins! Get rid of projections with the fireworks. Makes the hub and Main Street areas unbearable. You know what? Agree and disagree, Porkins. And I'll say this. I think the projections on the castle were great. Like the way Remember did it at the beginning, it was just an accent. But I agree. Like Happily Ever After is great, but they really barfed out the projections on the castle. It is just non-stop projection, just patterns. Just patterns, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what they're doing. Same thing for the what is it, the Once Upon a Time, I think they call it, that they do after the fireworks show. It's just putting a movie on. They just put a movie on the castle, and I like it in parts as an accent to add to the show, to plus it, as Walt would say. But honestly, it does. It's like just barfing projections all over it. So there is a too much. They definitely went exhibit on it, where I heard you like projections on your castle, so I'm putting projections on your projections. So true. Thank you, Porkins, for that. Okay. Xavier, Disneyland Paris nighttime show. What is that? I don't watch a lot of Disneyland Paris stuff, so I don't know what that. Oh boy, I don't know what that is. Frederick wants a parade that goes through the history of Disneyland. Well, they did that with fireworks show with Forever. That was kind of a history of Disney. There's only so much you can do, and really the history of Disneyland is the vintage films and characters that they do put in there. So it kind of is a history. Unless you want just to hear Walt talk through the whole show, there's a left field parade for you. It's just Walt quotes all day. Shooting interaction parade with lasers like Buzz Lightyear. Rob, that is weird. How are you going to do that? Are you going to hand little guns out to everybody on the street? That is a weird idea. I think a pirate's float would be pretty badass. Disney Dreams Paris is basically the precursor of Happily Ever After, except it's better and has water fountains. In a fireworks show or in a parade? My goodness. Okay, I think, well, it's getting a little quick here again. A holographic Walt. No, I don't think I want that. I don't think I want a holographic Walt in any way, shape, or form. A Tron float? Yeah, give me some light cycles. How about that? All right. Liz is just having a conversation in the chat. Okay, let's see. What music do I like to hear? Well, I love the Paint the Night music. I generally don't like music that's written specifically for the parade, like Soundsational. I don't like the music for Soundsational very much, but but it doesn't have to be music from the movies either. Like, when can we do this again? I mean, that's a great song. Whoa, Evan! Hey, what's up, Evan? Evan has offered us a $10 question. Thank you very much, Evan. Any thoughts on how they might do parades with less impact on traffic flow? Um, that's a good question. I'm not like a social engineer in that sense. I don't know you know, what is a good way to effect positively or what affects things negatively in terms of traffic flow. And so it's difficult for me to imagine how you prevent that. You know, it's going to happen. Congestion is going to happen unless you know. I mean, the good thing about parade is that it's a moving target, so that it does help with the traffic, and it's only there for a few minutes, and then that part of the crowd is gone. So I almost feel like they're doing it as well as they can, really. Other than preventing people from parking, sitting in a seat for a certain amount of time. I don't know how you do that. They tried to do that with the blanket brigade, but that isn't going very well because I've never seen a single person get booted for trying to put a blanket down on Main Street. But that's the real problem. The main problem with the parade is that people camp for so long before, and that kind of clogs things up. And then they all leave all at once, and so I don't know I don't think there's anything you can do about that, to be honest. There is the bypass, but I tell you that's just a small band-aid. That's just a small band-aid to a bigger problem. We went, I go through the bypass all the time, and I tell you what, it doesn't do anything at all to the traffic on Main Street and around Jolly Holiday Tomorrowland. The traffic, oh my God, the traffic around Tomorrowland at the Astro Orbiter when you're waiting for a parade to pass is just stupid. It's just, I want to, it's the most frustrating thing in the world for me. You can't reserve a seat for the parades. That's the point. But people do it. They just sit there and they wait for it. Maybe that's the way you do it. Maybe you go fast pass like they do for Fantasmic. That's a good point, actually. With Fantasmic, they killed the blanket brigade and Fantasmic by making it a fast pass, right? So you can't have a whole bunch of people sitting in along the rivers of America waiting for the show to start at hours early. Just completely clogging it up. But in the end, when the show starts, when Fantasmic is going for the half an hour before and the half an hour after, it is bonkers. So while it's happening, it's going to be bad no matter what you do. And part of that problem is that people stop in the walkways to try to watch the show because even though they don't have a seat. They slow down, they stop in the walkways, and they don't keep moving, and that's also very, very aggravating. And there's nothing you can do about that. The cast members do all they can with their little wands, telling people to keep moving, but people do it. What are you going to do? I missed a good question back here, I think. Is it possible for Disney using the opposite end of Main Street to send the parade straight backstage and only show the parade once a day like other Disney parks? I'm not sure I understand that question, Xavier. I don't. What end of Main Street are you talking about? But anyway, what do you guys think? A fast pass for just a regular parade, for Soundsational or for Paint the Night? All right, I'll keep an eye out for Larry. How did that work, Joy? How did that work? She says Walt Disney World used to have fast passes for wishes, but they stopped doing it. Why did they stop doing it? Did it not work? Why didn't it work? Festival of Fantasy has fast pass. Is it fast pass only? What? I can't. I might. You guys keep talking about Larry. I do not see any Larry. Okay, this is really streaming faster. They should do a fast pass World of Color. That's another point. Yeah, World of Color has a great fast pass system that works. World of Color works. They gather only, but I think part of that is because World of Color has an area that's already theater ready. With that whole open area that people generally don't have to walk through. They don't go through that area on a daily basis to do their normal business in DCA. So that I think that's why that works better than other shows do. Main Street, Main Street was just it's designed narrowly. It's an old design that they didn't think far enough ahead, for parades and what might happen with the crowds and stuff like that. They had crowds of 20,000 in mind instead of 60. Let me see if I can get any answers to those questions I was asking. I'm not sure why, but I think it was due to space issues, so they probably knew they were ending wishes last year. So you're saying not enough space? Should Wreck-It Ralph be included in Paint the Night? I think they should include Wreck-It Ralph in as much stuff as possible. However, you can't make a good enough Wreck-It Ralph character. Unless they have to find a way to improve Wreck-It as a costumed character, or Ralph, I should say, because Ralph, when they had Ralph as a meet and greet, it was the worst meet and greet ever in terms of the quality of the character. Thumbs up time, guys. Thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up while I take a drink. Good water. Bolt should be in a parade. Okay. Kingdom Hearts in a parade. Now, there's a problem with that. They don't own Kingdom Hearts, I don't think. I think that Square Enix owns it. But I'm happy with whatever, the only time I ever see Kingdom Hearts in the park is during Halloween. Yeah. Right, no, it's a great song. I understand why you want Wreck-It Ralph in the parade. I'm just saying it doesn't work because only what's her name looked good. I forgot her name now. The main girl character. Ralph looked awful. I think that we will, Gypsy Monster, I think we will see some Moana in future parades. You can count on that. Because that music is great for a parade. It's that song, the Way Away, whatever song, I forget, Penelope, thank you. With the exploring type, number they did in the movie is perfectly suited for a parade. You put a bunch of Hawaiian dudes doing a thing where they're off exploring the ocean. I think that would be a fantastic float. Yeah, We Know the Way. Yeah, that one. No, not How Far I'll Go. The other one. We Know the Way. That would be a great theme for a float. Is that the same song? How Far I'll Go? Am I forgetting Moana? Yeah, Evan, I agree. Disney has been a bit slow to market Moana, but in a lot of ways, it is a fantastic movie, fantastic characters. It's ideally suited for a lot of things, and yet they're kind of just sleeping on it. Karina, hi, hon. Karina, that's an awesome avatar. Karina has gifted us with a $5 question. What's some advice that you can give to deal with the larger crowds in Disneyland? I normally go off peak, but we're going late November for a change. Well, first thing, Karina, there is no more off peak, so don't trip. Just pick a day and go. The day you want to go, just go. It's very difficult to predict when it's not going to be busy. Even Disney's little off-peak schedule doesn't really play. But for me, the best way that I deal with the crowds is to not try to defeat it. I'm not trying to overcome the crowds. I'm trying to live within it as a just kind of ride the wake, as it were. You like the way you ride a wave on the shore. You don't swim through the wave. You don't try to fight the wave. You just get on the board and you let it take you in. And so if you see something happening, just take whatever. That's when we talk about the Disney wind. Just as you're walking your way. Let's say you're going somewhere. Maybe you want to go ride Haunted Mansion, but along the way, if something should catch your eye, do that thing, and let it happen to you. Thank you very much, England. Is that the whole country? For a buck, is that in pounds or euros or what am I? Yeah. So don't try to beat it. Don't try to conquer it. Don't try to knock out as many rides as possible or anything like that. Just simply enjoy yourself and experience what is happening to you while you're there, and blend in and be a part of the crowd. Let the crowd sort of consume you as an organism, as it were. Be one with it. And boy, that just got really Buddha. Frozen has not disappeared, Katie. It's not going anywhere. You know what? Colton asked one about a Tron float for PTN. I don't think that's good. I don't think that would work. Because there's a certain lighting scheme that they use for paint that is more, that doesn't work for a Tron float. Whoa, we got ourselves a healthy donation there from Arthur Bandeka Jr. Thank you very much for the $20 gift, Arthur. We appreciate it very, very much. How about a Disneyland Day One Till Now show? Wait. Day One Till Now show somewhere in the park. Oh, that's interesting. Like a montage. Is that what you're saying? I forgot your name already. I'm sorry, Arthur. Like a montage. Like that would be pretty neat. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see the evolution of Disney. That would be a projection type show. Maybe something that you could do kind of like Fantasmic. I don't know if that would play anywhere in Disneyland. That's the only problem. Because we're kind of already filled up. We've got Fantasmic's not going anywhere. We've got a fireworks show. We've got a parade at night, and that's the kind of thing that doesn't need to be done at night. So, but I would love to see. You know what I would like to see that actually is every now and then bring something like that in to the Lincoln Theater. Katie, what did I miss? I'm sorry, I missed something, Katie. She keeps saying sorry. Did I say something? It's hard to. I'm sorry. It's hard to follow your train of thought there. The Opera House, yes, I wouldn't mind because they did that sort of during the anniversary a while back. But I would like to see that specifically, not so much celebrating Walt per se, but the evolution of Disneyland and seeing it through the years. Connie Wright has gifted us $5 and says, "Congrats on 70K." Thank you, Connie, but I'm not looking back at 70K. I'm already looking forward to 100. That's when I'm going to party. I'm going to party when we hit 100. Oh, is that what? Wait, Katie? I'm. Okay, I lost it again. No, what? I don't know what's going on, Katie. I don't know what's going on. So, hey, you guys got to help us out to get to 100. Tell all your friends to subscribe to our channel while you're at it. Only 30 more thousand to go. I want to get there by the new year. That's our goal. But that's a pretty aggressive goal. Stop that, Liz. Jeez. Rings cost more than 100 for 100,000. You mean? Okay. Thank you, in my opinion, for converting your friends to Fresh Baked. Thank you very much. I've not lost anything. How about those mini shows on the water projection screens between Fantasmic or World of Color? Mini shows? What do you mean? You mean like the? I don't know what you mean. Planet Rule, I can buy subs if I want Planet Rule. It needs to be organic, but thank you for your offer. I appreciate it. But yeah, there are places where you can go to buy subs and views and stuff like that, but it doesn't do any good. But I appreciate the gesture. If I had to, oh no, if I had to turn Grizzly into a Marvel ride, what would it be? I don't know. Are there any ride Marvel? That's an interesting thing. But you could turn it into Moana, right? Exactly, Evan. Subs without views is useless. Views without engagement are useless. If you can watch it, but if you're not engaging, it looks bad to YouTube anyway. They like it because you need to watch it, the whole video, and you need to talk and you need to like and share. That's what really matters is the engagement. Propose with a mood ring. You guys are nuts. I've got, you know what? We're getting off topic here, but Greg says I need a picture of Big Thunder on your back wall. I have so many posters and stuff but I don't know why. I still haven't dressed this office. That's why the acoustics in here are still bad. England wants to know if this is a daily, weekly, or monthly thing. We do this every week. It's either Wednesday or Thursday. Lately, it's been Thursday, so 7 o'clock. Where are our parade and fireworks questions? I know. Look, I spend all my time working, you guys. I can't spare a moment. I can't spare a moment to do anything like that. I swear. I am working 24/7. Well, actually, I sleep for like 7 hours, and then I get up and start working again. Hi, honey. This is this is the most that Liz and I have talked all day, right? You know what? I think Sarah was trying to plan a meetup. I thought it was coming up, but I'll have to check with her because I'm not sure if I'll be making that meetup or not. But she's trying to hook up another one. Okay, so 13 minutes to go, you guys. We got to get some questions in here, some good fireworks and parades related questions, and some super chat stuff. We got 13 minutes to go. Wait, I can't believe we finally got a date. Oh, parade that was up to date that I liked. Yeah, I know. Here's the thing. Why did they take Paint the Night away in the first place? Like, we haven't had a good night parade since Electrical Parade. We got one. They're like, nope, can't have it. Here's just a little taste, and then we're gonna send it all over the world. But I guess we could say the same because we borrowed it basically from another park, so we don't have any room for complaint, I suppose. But yeah, I want Paint the Night for a good couple of years at least. Like Evan, how long did Paint the Night run? It started in May of 2015 until the end of the 60th, I think, which a year and a half. Yeah, it's a Hong Kong parade. No, but it doesn't have to be. Katie says Paint the Night was only for the Diamond Celebration. There's no rule that says that's the case. Why would they put all that money and investment into a parade that they're only going to have for a year and a half? It's a hell of a parade. You don't have to design another one now. You can keep that one forever and ever. Remember was an anniversary. Remember Dreams Come True is the 50th fireworks show. We're still running that. So, you know what? I mean, who says? I saw a good question back there. What are my that's interesting. Ace Boogie wants to know, what are your opinions on a fireworks show in DCA? I don't know. I don't think it can work. You need a place to launch them, and there isn't a place like that. Maybe backstage, I guess, it would be behind Tower of Terror. But no, I don't think that would work. That would just be more problem than good show. Behind the tower. What about a parade? Disney Drizzy wants to know, what about a parade that tells an actual story, like a stage show, but each float has actors that progress the story? It'd be like, that's an interesting idea. The cast members that are walking, like in front of the parade, that do the dances, would be like performance art kind of stuff, and I guess you could do that. That's interesting. They would probably wind up doing it though They would want to, and this could be a problem, synergize that with a movie. So you would have a parade that's just Moana. That would just tell the whole story of Moana, which isn't a bad idea, but I don't think that it would play to a large audience. And I think you got to the parades need to play to a lot of people. Sensational Charlotte has been going on for a long time. I don't even know how long. It's been a while. I would look it up, but I'm not. 10 minutes to go, you guys. 10 minutes to go. Okay, Paint Night is a very good one. The music is very upbeat and easy to dance to, and I'd give it 9 for that reason. That's the thing. That's why Paint is so good. Paint is good on a lot of levels. It's upbeat, it's bright, it's colorful, it's fun, and it's got a great message, and that's why it's so good. It's so good because it hits all those buttons. No, Marvel is never. You'll never see Marvel in Disneyland again. I don't know that for a fact, but that's obviously what they're doing. That's the plans, is to put Marvel in DCA. Break time. Talk amongst yourselves. Yep, Evan, Marvel is DCI only. It's so obvious that's what they're doing. We're never going to say, or we're never going to see Star Wars in Disneyland again. We're never going to, oh God, here she comes.
I was going to hang out for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, hon.
Oh, it's bright, and there's nowhere for me to sit.
Right, I was not prepared for that. You're all red.
Am I really?
Yeah. Maybe you were just flushed. Hi, baby.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Well, it's hot. I'm all flustered and hot and
that's what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah. So, what are we talking about? Hi, guys.
Well, we're not talking about anything because they're all freaked out because you're in the picture now. Calm down, you guys. It's just my girlfriend who's amazing. Calm down. She's nuzzling me right as we speak. Come on.
Marry her.
What parade do you like, Liz?
My favorite parade back in the day when I was young, back in the 90s, it was the Lion King parade.
They had a whole parade just for Lion King? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. It was just like for that year or whatever,
yeah,
right?
It was amazing. Like, they would come up with you with like those things that would make the rain noise.
Oh, yeah.
It was really cool. I like Paint the Night, and I like Sensational. I love parades just in general. It's one of my favorite things.
Paul says get Dave to decorate his office. Paul, we should restate that as Liz, decorate my office.
I was going for the plain look, so you can just like make yourself go crazy.
No.
Someone said we need more Cinderella. I agree.
Why? We got plenty of Cinderella.
Yeah. Okay. Someone remembers the Lion King parade. Oh, that's awesome. Garlic twist for Liz. Yes.
Everybody's trying to get on the churro and garlic twist for Liz boat.
More Mary Poppins.
I can get behind that.
Okay, someone.
I think yelling right in my ear.
Is that your good ear
That's
too?
my good ear.
Yeah. I think it's Tokyo has Esmeralda. I think we need more Hunchback at Disneyland.
We don't have any Hunchback.
We have nothing. We have Topsy-Turvy.
I know why.
That's it. Why?
Because Hunchback sucks.
No.
I think that's why.
Shut up. No. I looked different without my ears. Thank you. I'm Ron Burgundy. Oh, you did Katie. Yeah, I think we need more Cinderella. We only have Cinderella, the character, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, this is something that comes up a lot. Palace wants to know, or says, Paint the Night should go to DCA, then flip with Main Street. Paint the Night cannot run in DCA because of all the cables. Honey, the cables...
He always yells at me, guys.
The cables, Anyway, the cables are too low for most of the floats for Paint the Night. So you'll never see Paint the Night at Disneyland.
I like that idea.
With Szechuan sauce.
There should be a parade of all the Disney treats and snacks. Like a big giant Mickey Mouse pretzel. Wow, they're going so fast.
Yeah, I know. They're zooming. Hey, while I'm scrolling, guys, like the video again, please. Thank you.
Yeah, we have about 5 more minutes, and then we're done. Or he's done, and I just popped by to tell him I finished laundry, and I found one of my socks. It was very exciting.
Awesome. She found a sock.
God,
Guys, you hear that?
Feeling. I found one of my favorite
You just
socks.
heard it first on this live stream. Liz found a sock.
True.
The Frozen float, among others, I think, yes. No, it can't. Okay, it's easy to say that, Palace, but it can't be fixed. No, you would have to take them out permanently. That's the fix. You'd have to take the cables out permanently.
Oh,
And
wow.
that's
Thank you.
yeah, I know, right? So and they're not going to do that because that's part of the effect. That's part of the.
Hey,
That's part of
Idaho.
that's part of the point of Buena Vista Street is to have those cables up there. They're not even functional. They're there. They're there to look cool. I think I did. I don't even know. Did I do it right? I don't even know if I did it right. Did I dab?
I don't even know what really dabbing is.
It's when you do the.
But why is it called that?
That's just the move. That's what it's called.
Oh, Idaho. I have family out in Boise, Idaho. So yay, Idaho.
All right. No, I already did it twice.
Get silly. Do it again. Third time's a charm. Oh, Boise. Awesome.
Wait. Well, that's a thing. That's a possibility. They could run the parade from Cars Land. They could run the parade. Let's see. No, they can't. There's no way. You'd have to do a circle around the Paradise Gardens or Paradise Bay. It's the only way you could do it, and I don't think that's possible. They can't do it because California Screamin' would block it.
It's Liz. I am here. I did not break down the door. I just walked in.
No, she was very chill about it.
Girlfriend.
What? Wait, hold on. Emma, do you think the World of Color would be better if everyone just sat down like a Fantasmic? Yes. It would be better, but I don't think it's going to happen. You can't. You can fit twice as many people in that area if they're standing than you could if they're sitting.
I'm excited for the Fantasmic show to come back.
It's not going to happen. 4 more minutes to go, you guys. 4 more minutes.
I have 3 minutes.
It says 56.
All right.
Give them the seconds.
What's next for cooking with Liz? I am broke, so I'm trying to make some money so I can buy the ingredients to make you guys another video. I'm shooting for ticker tails, like marshmallow treats.
Nathan just asked about the bucket list video soon. Yes, I'm actually
He's working on it.
I was just editing earlier today. I'm on bucket list item number 6. Number 6. You two eat, or Evan, have a great evening.
Oh, Evan Layton? He's leaving?
Well, he's saying goodbye to everybody, but I just want to make sure I say goodbye to him because he's cool and stuff.
He is cool. Yes, more Haunted Mansion would be awesome, for sure. All day, every day.
Do the praise need music? Yes, you can't have a parade without music. Absolutely.
Good night.
When am I going to Disney World? Who knows? I have no idea.
I really want to go back.
Jason!
Hi, Jason.
I love the drive-by highs. Jason, you get
Drive by hi.
a war. That was
I
just air hugged you, Jason. Thank you very much. You know, one of these little pound. Thanks, buddy. Hey, what do you? I can't pound my friend Jason. Give me a little. Why can't I? I would do that. I would do that for anybody who gives us any kind of dollar.
Oh yeah, when does Indiana Jones open up?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm really trying not to raise my voice.
Oh my God, are you like projecting?
I'm not. This is my.
This isn't
voice.
theater. You don't have to speak to the back of the theater.
This is my theater whisper.
Theater whisper. My God. Hey, there we go. Wait. $5 for Tinker Tales from
Yay!
Alan Ray.
Liz would
Thank
look
you very
prettier.
much,
Wait,
Alan.
go back up. Scroll up. Liz would look prettier. What? Oh.
With a ring in her finger.
I didn't.
Yes, Craig.
Yes.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes. Do I know what hentai is? Yeah, I think I do. I had the basic gist of it, I guess.
Use your inside voice. I don't have an inside voice. So.
Dude, I project like a mother too, so it's a good thing you're not. I'm not in your ear because that would hurt. I do not speak from here.
Yes, Ethan. I'm trying to go blonde right now. I'm gonna do a box. I'm gonna try to go red orange over the fall. So.
Red orange. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bye. Bye, Grace.
Damn, woman. You're killing me. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about Guardians, actually. I'm looking forward to getting up at 5:30 in the morning or 5 in the morning to get there at 6 to try to get in line for an 8 o'clock rope drop. That sounds awesome.
Blue. When I first met David, I had blue hair, and he doesn't remember because he doesn't pay attention to details.
Nope.
Well,
if you say a word, it's like right in my ear. For real. That's right in my ear. I just know you're about to do it. Get out. I think Pandora is beautiful, and I wish I could go. I really
Yeah.
love beautiful
3,
Pandora.
2.
No, just don't count that. Okay, guys, you know what? It's time to go. Craig, I'm sorry you broke, buddy. Can't join the club. We is broke ass too. Daniel, thank you for beignets. I love you, buddy. Thank you,
Oh, towards
Daniel.
beignets. Love it.
But I don't care, whatever. Before you go, guys, don't forget to like. Thumbs up.
Yes,
See,
thumbs up. Like,
that
like,
says
like, like,
216.
You guys are so close of being all of you liking the video.
Yeah, well, I mean, people have come in and out. So, what's Marshawn? What shout out? You're the one doing the
Wait,
shout
scroll
outs.
up. Something about hair dye. I like taking people's. Like, go up. Oh, here's. I watch your blue hair video the other way. Oh, awesome, Eric.
All right. Anyway, thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. It was fun. Next week, I promise, we're going to be talking about Guardians of the Galaxy and our experience. Our experience on Saturday. So look for that. Look for us to live stream. Thank you, Chili.
$10.
Chili. Hey, is it okay if I give daps for Chili Willy?
Sure.
You are awesome, guys. Love you. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing a live stream 7 o'clock, probably Thursday, talking about our experience at Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. So look for that. And thank you guys, everybody. Thank you for all the cool folks who contributed tonight, and for everybody that attended, and for Liz kissing my ear and stuff. Bye, guys. We'll see you next time.
I love you guys.